Hello and welcome to another episode of Natural Balance, where body, mind, and spirit connect. I'm your host, Mia Sines. And in this episode with me, we have Mike Goldstein, the easy dating coach. He's really great, and you're going to love this experience with us. So I met Mike a couple months ago, and I adore him as a person. I think he's fabulous, and also his information is really great. And now I'm going to send it over to Mike because he's so bubbly. Mike, share with us exactly what you want the women and men to know about you on this show.
Hi, Mia.
Mike, it's so good to see you.
You look wonderful. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for being here. It's awesome. We like it fun, don't we here?
Yeah, let's have some fun.
Yes,
what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking. You're so funny. Okay, so today we're talking about several things. So we're talking about the way women can interact with men. It's so difficult for women in today's world to know exactly how a man, operates, and I'm sure it's the reverse too. Men struggle as well. So let's start digging in. Now, I want to ask you, how should women? Well, not how, but what should women do when men disappear? Because that's really a powerful thing for us. We get dysfunctional, we dislocate our brain, and our heart just runs wild and we act like idiots. So share with us.
Yes. It is the worst.
It is.
When a man just disappears. I got to tell you a story. So it was just this past weekend. We're going to say her name's Kelly, but it's not. Or no, we're going to use Caitlin. I like Caitlin. That's a good name.
Okay.
So Caitlin was texting this guy, and he was down in Florida, dealing with the whole thing. Anyway, we're up in New Jersey, and she's texting him, and he's not responding. Text, phone call, not responding. But obviously, the hurricane just happened in Florida. He's busy doing some stuff, and she just nonstop keeps texting him because she needs reassurance. Wants to make sure they're okay for their date on Thursday, and just not good. One text, if he doesn't respond, just chill, wait for him to text you. But no, it just kept going, text. And now this guy's probably terrified of her.
Sure.
But anyway, what should Caitlin have done? Caitlin should have just went and have fun. She's in New Jersey. She's, her girlfriends are here, her family's here, her friends. Everything's here. So just go have fun, go work out, go get your nails done, go do anything that gets your mind off of it, but mostly just something that makes you smile so that it rebuilds, and there's science behind this, it rebuilds your oxytocin levels, and when your oxytocin tank is full, then your anxiety goes down, and then you're happy, and everything's great, and you don't have to worry about what's going on with your guy.
Right. And there are so many different responses that men have according to their maturity level, their growth, whatever, just like us women. So I just want you to share with us, on the down low here, what is it like for a man to, especially one who is maybe not as evolved as the most spiritually elevated man in the world, and so he's dealing with his own stuff too. That's what women don't realize, is men are people too, and they deal with their own stuff. So when a woman comes bombarding with text after text after text, what does that do to him?
Yes. So yes, the evolved man is oh, she needs me right now. I need to give her reassurance.
Yes.
And he's I know what to do here. I just got to give her a quick call and tell her everything's okay and I love her and everything's amazing. But for us men that are not super intelligent, including myself, we would look at the text message and be oh my God, when is this going to stop? I don't even know what to do. If I respond, is there going to be a gazillion more? Do I call her? Mm-hmm. Or should I just let this, if I just pretend this isn't happening, does it go away? So he starts to feel terrified and scared and have no idea what to do, and just in utter shock of why is this happening?
We get it. It's can be scary for men because they don't understand what's going on in that woman's brain, just like the woman doesn't understand what's going on in the man's brain, right? So they both are sort of one's chasing the other. And really, men are the hunters. And so when you start to chase a man, doesn't it just throw them off? Doesn't it just make you guys crazy?
Yeah, we don't like that.
Yeah.
Most of us.
Exactly. That's awesome. Another thing that women seem to deal with in the sense of not understanding what's going on is when a man doesn't want to commit, but they've been seeing each other for a while, or even in a, let's do one and then another, but even in a longer term relationship and they don't want to commit. So if you've gone on 3 dates and you really like the person as a woman, what would you do moving forward, and why does a man not want to commit?
Yes. Great question. So I don't know why some men don't want to commit. Maybe they're just still young, still want to play. Maybe they're just out of a divorce and they're still trying to figure everything out. But so as a woman, if you do like a guy after 3 dates, that's wonderful. But really think about it. 3 dates, you barely know this guy. Like keep digging under, keep going under the hood of the car, if you will, and figure out if he truly has the things that you need to make a life partner happen. But once you've got that and you are like, whoa, this guy's fantastic. He's got the top 5 things I definitely need. And I could see myself spending some time with this guy for a long time. Just keep chilling, keep having fun. Let him keep asking you on dates. I'm really curious, through his actions, does he like you? And, is he talking about future plans? Like, hey, I've got a wedding in 6 months. Hey, I've got my nephew's birthday in 3 months. Can you come? Hey, I want to take you on a vacation to the Caribbean in 9 months. Let's go. And does he want to introduce you to friends, family, parents? Maybe that's down the line. So, but let's say none of this stuff's happening and you really like him. Very simply, after 60 to 90 days, depending on how often you're seeing each other, as long as you're getting maybe a date a week or 2 dates a week, at the 60-day mark, just go to him and be like, Bob, you are absolutely fantastic. I like you a lot. But I don't think you're looking for a relationship. And I 100% am looking for a relationship. And since we're looking for different things, I'm going to get out of here. And I wish you well. And that's it. And maybe Bob goes, whoa. Hold on. I do want a relationship and I want it with you. Or maybe he lets you walk out. And if he lets you walk out, it's only been 60 days. You don't waste too much time. Great. You can move on and go find a guy that actually is looking for a relationship.
Wow. I love how you were just forward and said, hey, Bob, this is what I want. It doesn't seem like you are you're not my person, I guess. And then leave. That is really ballsy, and not very many women would do that.
No.
And that's what you help teach, right? The structure and strength.
That's the thing that drives me crazy is a lot of women don't do it. I tell them to do it, but they're hanging on because, they're getting something from him, like whether it's sex or some communication, texting, some reassurance, anything. But really, the heart of it is, what do you truly want? And if you truly want marriage and a guy that's really committed, not some guy that's texting you once a week to set up sex, or not willing to see you that often, or doesn't want to move in with you, or whatever is your boundary and the things that you want, if this guy's not going to give it to you, you need to remove him so that you can make room for the right guy. And if there's so many women that I talk to that are hanging on to this guy, it's 2 years, it's 5 years, and the guy's not treating you the way you want to be treated. And you're like, well, I'm dating on the side. Well, guess what? Some high quality guy, he wants all of you. He doesn't want a little bit of you. He wants the whole thing. And he's going to know that he's not getting the whole thing. And he'll never commit to you, and you'll never get commitment. You need to make room for the high quality guy by getting rid of, maybe this guy is high quality, but the relationship's not up to the standard you want. So get rid of him.
And that's where a woman has to be very strong, right? Because we know that women turn into puddles of tears and that kind of thing. This hunter thing where hunter and prey, literally. I mean, we talk about it, in all aspects of men and society and all that. But literally, men need to feel like they are the hunters, correct?
We like that,
Yeah,
most of us.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's nice. And then when it's smooth and men can actually uh, talk to a woman without you know um, being more loving, then that's really nice. There's a lot of people who go through these situations where they, especially women, they don't know what to do. When you said the 60-day thing and 2 times a week or 1 time a week, I really loved that you put the 2 times a week in there, because that means that that man is really digging her. He wants to be with you. If he's going to see you 2 times a week, even if it's 2 days in a row, if he spends the night and it's 2 days in a row with you, that's really important, isn't it? As far as men go.
Absolutely, especially in today's society with how busy everyone is with work.
Mm-hmm.
If a guy is finding time 2 times a week, one, that means most likely he's not seeing other women, because 2 times is a lot with your job.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, that's
and life. Yeah.
Yeah, life happens.
Okay, let's talk about how can women have men gravitate toward them and make it nice, right? How does that work? How do we do that?
Yes, I love this question. So I've decided, after studying for years, there's really 4 things to get a guy to want you forever. And this works for everyone. Like, I don't care if you're 500 pounds or you're 120 pounds or you're 60 years old or 20 years old. These concepts literally work for everyone under the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. All right, so here they are. First, you need to make a man feel needed. Then you need to make him feel appreciated. And finally, he needs to be accepted. And then number 4 is you have to set very clear boundaries. So let me close this blind so the sun's not on me. But let me explain all this. So needed, I love this. So you've got Mia on the other side of this camera right here. And Mia is wildly, wildly successful. And she could literally pay for anything under the sun or do anything she wants because she's a rock star. And everyone watching this is probably pretty similar to Mia, where all you women out there can do anything you need. And even if you need to lift something heavy, well, you could pay a moving company to come move the heavy thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the problem is with this, like, we used to need men. They'd hunt, with their bow or their sword, and they're not doing that stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to make them feel needed because they want to gravitate towards the woman that makes them feel needed.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you do that? It's so simple. On a date, like let's say you go to Starbucks. Hey, Mike, would you grab that sugar for me? And then when I get it and I bring it to Mia, Mia goes, "Oh, Mike, you're such a gentleman. Like, thank you so much for getting me that sugar," assuming it's genuine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, what's beautiful about this is Mia is obviously, her legs work. She could have went and got the sugar. No problem. Right, Mia?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, no problem. But it's awesome because it's nice. Mia's finally getting taken care of by a man.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy's really getting something valuable out of this. He's getting a woman to make him feel needed. And then what he really loves is getting appreciation. So when he hears the, like, "Thank you so much, and you're such a gentleman," he's like, "Ah, I did it. And, like, I'm successful." And on top of this, it was something easy.
Right.
So, like, a woman that's being authentic and can actually show appreciation for something as simple as getting sugar or, like, a glass of water or helping her with the jacket on or helping with the chair being pulled out at a restaurant. Like, it's just such a beautiful thing. And the man's going to gravitate towards you because it's like, wow, finally I found someone that's already happy and is easy to make happy. Like, this is beautiful. Does that make sense, Mia?
It does. It's really lovely because we've all been on dates with men that we don't, we either really like him and we don't know what to do. And so we as women turn into spaz attack people because we're like, okay, what do we do? What do we do? Now, I really like that you said thank him afterwards. Sometimes we get so caught up in the moment, either the way, and I'm just saying this as a woman, either the way he looks, the way he moved towards us, that we forget the thank you part when he came back with the sugar, because we're just like, he actually did that for me. So I like how you said affirm, thank him, because that way he knows and he feels even more sugar added on in a loving way. I love that.
Absolutely. Did you see Mia's reaction, like how she said thank you? Like that was her most animated moment of the video. And so what was beautiful is like women have that, but the key is like get it out of your brain and verbalize it. And you are going to make a guy's like entire day, and you're going to change an ordinary date for him into this extraordinary date where he's like, wow, on most of my dates, I don't feel this appreciated. I don't feel this great. And I want to feel great on all my dates. I need to ask this woman out again.
That's lovely. So what is one of the most important things for a man to feel? Is it appreciation? I mean, that goes with value and that goes with worth and all that. But if you had one thing instead of value, worth, appreciation, which would it be that most men want to feel from a woman? Could be respected, valued, whatever.
So I still stick to it being 4 things, but I think the number one thing is definitely,
let's do it.
Definitely appreciated.
Okay.
I mean, especially for me, like I'm a words of affirmation person, so maybe I'm a little skewed on this. But from what I study from all my men is we love to be appreciated. It makes us feel good. But then the other 2 pieces that need to go along with it in order to have the relationship stay together forever is being accepted. So as a man, we have all these weird idiosyncrasies, and we just want a woman that doesn't like be like, you need to change this. But no, it's like, it's fine. Like, I always tell this and it's embarrassing, but why not, Mia? Let's go for it.
Let's go for it.
Like, I get gassy sometimes. And yeah, you're welcome.
Men do over women, it seems like. Yeah.
Yeah. So like sometimes I fart in front of my girlfriend. And, a lot of girls would be like, ew, that's gross. But she just kind of laughs at me, or just at this point just like might not even say anything or just giggles. But like I finally feel comfortable in our house to like fart and
to be you.
Yeah, in all my glory.
Yes, in all your farting glory. That's too funny.
Yeah, be happy that you're in LA and you're not in this room. It smells terrible.
Oh my God, don't say that. Us women are like, we want to, well, I guess as a coach, when we look for a coach, we don't really want to know that he's farting there behind his desk at us. I'm kidding. You're so funny. But that's really a very good point, because women, we have our weirdnesses, right? Because we were told you have to be this way and this way and this way, just like men were. And so to understand that even the odor or something, say somebody is, just worked out, came in, they can't necessarily help it because, it's not like they tried to go without taking a shower. They just got sweaty. So it's the whole thing of not putting someone down, right? Making them feel amazing without, like you said before, without making it fake.
Absolutely.
I love that. That's nice.
All right, you want to hear number 4?
Yes, I do.
Yes. So this one is one of the most important ones. And what's great about it is everyone's like so shocked by it. So setting boundaries. And everyone's like, all women are very nervous. They're like, no, I don't want to be naggy. I don't want to tell him, no, you can't do this. And like, that'll just send them packing. And that's not true at all if you do it the right way. Men absolutely love when a woman finally gives him a roadmap to her happiness. And it's so beautiful because we're just like bumping around in this dating world and we're like, holy crap, I have no idea how to make women happy. I don't know what to do. I think I know what to do. But I know I should probably pay for the bill. I should get flowers. But like, let's go past that. How do I make her happy in her everyday life? This specific person, what does she need? I don't know. Every person's different. So finally, when we find this one woman that's like, I need X, like you would make me the happiest man, or excuse me, you'd make me the happiest woman in the world if you were to call me 3 times a week just to check in and say hi. And if I heard that, I'd be like, wait a second. in order to make her the happiest woman in the world, all I need to do is stop working for a second and pick up the phone 3 times a week. Mia, I'm capable of doing that. I can do that. I can make someone happy.
Mm-hmm.
And absolutely, like I love when a woman sets a boundary, like maybe my normal behavior, actually it is, this is a true story. My normal behavior is between dates, I don't do much because I'm just focused on this whole work thing. Mm-hmm. And then when I'm on the date, I'm focused on the date. But like in between, I need to make that person feel loved.
Mm-hmm.
And if she tells me like, this is what you need to do, and specifically says it, basically, if you start any sentence with, you will make me the happiest woman in the world if you do X. Mm-hmm. This is how you set your boundaries for now until forever with a guy. Just that sentence. And you're going to see lightning strike. Like the man is just going to start doing things and you're going to be shocked. It's going to be amazing.
That's awesome. But you don't do that on the first date, correct?
Great point.
Because I'm thinking of these women, I'm thinking of women, period. We don't, I love this because we didn't know this stuff.
Yeah, not the first date.
Right.
Well, yeah, like more towards,
after the 30 days to 60 days.
Yeah. That's a great timeline. Thank you, Mia.
Yeah. So, and each man is different, just like each woman is different. So do you have a recommendation for women? I think this is important. The big talk is on how to be intimate, or when is it right to be intimate? They say after the 3rd date. I say whenever it feels comfortable, just don't go crazy with it because you really want to build a relationship instead of just hopping in bed. So what is your take on that?
Yes, I love this question. So I want to be all-encompassing in this. So let me say, when someone waits for monogamy to have sex, it's very rare that I see the guy go running away. But I have a lot of the time seen on date 1, date 2, where they have sex, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So my answer is, yes, do it when you feel comfortable. But if you're looking for monogamy and marriage, and you're looking to win at a high percentage rate or get the guy at a high percentage rate, wait for monogamy. Because there's too many variables, and if you're not super sensitive to what's happening, you may screw it up. Mm-hmm. So if you're like Superwoman and you're ready to have sex on date 1 and you've met the right guy and you guys have sex, sure, absolutely. You guys can go get married and spend your lives together. But like, it's difficult. So why just make it easier by waiting for monogamy? Because then, the guy, for example, like a guy like me, if you make me wait till date 5, well, guess what? Any guy like me, we're not gonna make it to date, past date 3 unless we're really interested. And so I say at least 5 dates, because a guy that's just looking for sex, when he gets to date 3 or 4, like date 1, he's like, all right, I'm gonna try and have sex. All right, she didn't let me. I'll go to date 2, see if I can get it done. Date 2, she still didn't give it to me. I'll give her one more try. I bet I could get it done. I'm Mr. Swab. I can totally do it. All right, she's not letting me have it. I'll go find some woman that puts out easier. I'll just go that direction. But the guy that still maybe wants sex but gets to date 3, date 4, and he's like, wait a second. This Rebecca is freaking fabulous, and I really like her, and we have all these things in common. And when you get to that stage, the guys are going to go, I don't really care when we have sex. It could be in 2 months. It could be in 3 months. I like this girl. I am laser focused. I want this girl. It doesn't matter.
Nice.
So putting him through the paces is going to show you what his intentions are.
I think so too. Yeah, especially for online dating.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Awesome, wonderful. Well, that time went by really fast. I want to keep talking to you. I know everybody wants to talk to you. I'm like, this is awesome, because you give us the look into what a man's mind looks like, right? And we don't know these things, so that's awesome. Thank you so much, Mike. That's great. You have a gift for us. Well, yeah, I know what it is. I'm going to download it myself too. Would you like to share it with us?
Yes. It's on my YouTube channel. It's you're just going to click, enter your name and email, and you are going to get for free how to text men during the day, what to do and what not to do. It is an awesome video. And what's even more exciting is you'll be on my YouTube channel, and I've got about 100 videos for free up there for you. So you'll just have like a world of understanding men and online dating plethora of information.
Nice.
So hopefully you guys enjoy it and bask in it. And I've spent so much time creating all this stuff, so I hope you guys love it. Mia,
thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. It's awesome as always to chat with you. Thank you, Mike. And thank you all for joining us. And we're going to see you in another episode of Natural Balance, where body, mind, and spirit connect. Thanks. Bye.